In this video, we are going to see three important points. First point, that what is the Fourier transform of rectangular function. Then at what frequency the Fourier transform is 0. And third concept is what is Fourier transform of sinc function. So question is, find Fourier transform of a rect of small t upon capital T. Small t is the time and capital T is the duration of the signal and a is the amplitude. So what is mathematically a rect of t by t? A rect of t by t, it is nothing but capital A for minus t by 2 less than equal to t less than equal to t by 2, and it is nothing but 0 otherwise. So it is present from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2. Its graph is in time domain, its amplitude is a from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2. So this is the sketch of rectangular function. Now this function is an even function. Rectangular function is even function. So we will use the definition of Fourier transform, that x of omega equal to integration minus infinity to infinity x of t e raised to power minus j omega t dt. Now the signal is present from minus t by 2 to plus t by 2. What is value of x of t? Value of x of t is a. Substitute and solve the integration. So integration minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 a times e raised to power minus j omega t dt. What is integration e raised to minus j omega t? E raised to minus j omega t upon minus j omega. And limits are minus t by 2 to plus t by 2. Substitute upper limit, substitute lower limit, subtract. So a times e raised to power minus j omega. In place of t, I will substitute t by 2. Why in place of t? Because integration is with respect to dt, is with respect to t. So a e raised to power minus j omega t by 2 minus e raised to power minus j omega. In place of t, substitute minus t by 2. This minus minus becomes plus divided by minus j omega. Now I will multiply with this minus sign in the numerator. I will multiply with this minus sign in the numerator. So यहाँ पे minus sign and here minus minus plus. And I will also take omega outside. So it becomes a times a by omega times. So first term will be e raised to power, here minus minus is already plus. So j omega t by 2 minus e raised to power minus j omega t by 2. So ये दोनों टर्म को रीअरेंज करके लिखे, divided by j. Now I will adjust 2 also. So purpose of adjusting 2 is that now it is nothing but e raised to j theta minus e raised to minus j theta upon 2j, and that is nothing but sine function. So x of omega equal to 2a divided by omega sine of what is theta? Omega t by 2. Now I will adjust omega t by 2 also. So it becomes 2a sine of omega t by 2 divided by omega, I will adjust t by 2 t by 2. So these two cancel out. So it becomes at sine omega t upon 2 divided by omega t upon 2. Now sin x upon x is sampling function, sampling of x. So substitute. So x of omega equal to at sampling of omega t upon 2. Bracket sign inside bracket is what? Omega t upon 2. Okay. Now there is relation between sampling function and sinc function. The relation is that sampling of x equal to sinc of x upon pi. So use this relation. So Fourier transform becomes at sinc of omega t upon 2 upon pi, that means 2 pi. So this is the Fourier transform answer. Very important result we got. That Fourier transform of a rect of t by t is at sinc omega t upon 2 pi. So I will write the result that a rect of t upon capital T has Fourier transform at sinc omega t upon 2 pi. Now we know the sketch of sinc function. So this is the sketch of sinc function. As we have got the Fourier transform, we will plot this sketch with respect to omega, because we are in the frequency domain. So sketch of sinc function is like this. Again, it is an even function. This will continue. It will never become zero. This will continue till infinity. Its amplitude goes on decreasing. Its amplitude goes on decreasing. Okay. Now we will find out at what frequency the Fourier transform is 0. At what frequency this Fourier transform is 0. X of omega value is 0. Also we will find out at omega equal to 0 what is the amplitude. Okay. So in the previous step we got that sine of at sine of omega t upon omega t by 2 upon omega t by 2. So we got this thing at sine of omega t by 2 upon omega t by 2. Okay. So when my omega is 0, when this omega is 0, what it will be? At sine 0 upon 0. That means 0 upon 0 form. It is indeterminate form. This form is not valid. So we should use L'Hospital rule. So once I use the L'Hospital rule, it becomes at sine derivative cos omega t by 2 into, I am differentiating with respect to omega because I am putting omega value as 0 into t by 2 divided by omega t by 2 का derivative t by 2. So t by 2 cancel. Omega t by 2 derivative with respect to omega is t by 2. So it simply becomes at cos of omega t by 2. Now omega value is 0. So cos 0 is 1. So what value we got? At. So at omega equal to 0, amplitude is at. At omega equal to 0, amplitude is at. Now we will find out at this frequency when the Fourier transform is 0. What is this frequency at which the Fourier transform is 0? So this is a sine function. Now at this point, omega is not 0. Omega has some value. So now when this sine is 0, 0 upon some omega has some value. Now it is not of this form 0 by 0. Okay. So at this frequency, it is not of the form 0 by 0. So I should not use L'Hospital rule. ठीक है? Because फिर से एक बार I will tell you, once again I will tell you that at this point omega has some value. So now it is not of the form sine 0 upon 0 because omega को कुछ वैल्यू है. तो इस टाइम हमको L'Hospital रूल यूज नहीं करना है. We don't use L'Hospital rule. Simply sine is 0, sine function is 0, that means our complete function answer is 0. So when sine function will be 0, so you should know that sine of n pi is 0. Sine of n pi is 0. Where n is 1, 2, 3, 4, then sine pi 0, sine 2 pi 0, sine 3 pi 0. Then this n can be negative also, sine minus pi is 0, sine minus 2 pi is 0, sine minus 3 pi is also 0. So what we have? Sine of omega t by 2. So when this omega t by 2 equal to n pi, where n is integer, this sine function will be 0 and our Fourier transform x of omega is 0. क्योंकि sin pi 0 है, sin n pi 0 है, तो कंप्लीट फंक्शन 0 है. हम यही चीज फाइंड आउट कर रहे कि ओमेगा की कौन सी वैल्यू पे कंप्लीट फंक्शन 0 होगा. So we should equate omega t by 2 with n pi क्योंकि sin n pi 0 है. Then omega will be what? So important point 2n pi upon capital T. So this is the frequency, this is the value of omega at which Fourier transform answer is 0. Now n is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put n equal to 1, so this value will be 2 pi by t. When I put n equal to 2, this value will be 4 pi by t. When I put n equal to 3, this value will be 6 pi by t. So these are the points when omega equal to 2 pi by t, When omega equal to 4 pi by t, Fourier transform answer is 0. When omega equal to 6 pi by t. Similarly, this side also minus 2 pi by t minus 4 pi by t minus 6 pi by t. And this will continue. So we got the values of omega at which this function is 0. This function is 0. Okay. So what is that value of omega? Please remember omega equal to 2n pi upon capital T. Omega equal to 2n pi upon capital T. Remember this formula, omega equal to 2n pi upon capital T. At this point, Fourier transform answer is 0. Okay. So we will take some questions like find Fourier transform of 4 rect of t by 6. Okay, so a value is 4 here, capital T value is 6 here. What is Fourier transform of a rect of t by capital T? So you should practice this formula and then you should apply this. Whatever is the question, you can apply it. So answer is 80 sin omega t by 2 pi. So 4 rect of t by 6 has Fourier transform. A is 4, t is 6, 4 into 6, 24. Sin omega, our answer will be in terms of omega. Okay. T is 6, 6 upon 2 pi. So final answer is 24 sin 3 omega by pi. So this is the answer. One more question like find Fourier transform of 2 rect of t by 3. So A is 2, T is capital T is 3. So A rect of t by t has Fourier transform 80 sin. I hope you have got the answer, omega t upon 2 pi. So answer, please verify your answer, 6 sin 3 omega by 2 pi. This is the Fourier transform answer for this question, 2 rect of t by 3. Okay. Now, at what frequency, if I continue this question, at what frequency this Fourier transform is 0? So what we have to do? Omega equal to 2n pi upon capital T. Capital T is how much? 3. So 2n pi upon 3. Put n equal to 1. So we will get first value of omega as pi by 2 pi by 3. Put n equal to 2. So second frequency will be 4 pi by 3. Put n equal to 3. So third answer will be 6 pi by 3. That means 2 pi. That means 2 pi. Okay, so these are the frequencies at which our Fourier transform answer is 0. Now, just see the, I hope you are able to remember this formula, 80 sin omega t by 2 pi. Please remember this, 80 sin omega t by 2 pi. Now, just focus on the rectangular signal, because what happens in the question, they change their notation. In place of minus t by 2, they write here t. In place of t by 2, they write here capital T. In place of a, they may have some different amplitude. So आप अभी थोड़ा फोकस करो. ये हमारा 0 पॉइंट है. ये हाइट कितनी है? a. This height is a and this duration is how much? t by 2 minus t by 2. Total duration is capital T. Okay. Now this is a rectangle and what will be its area? Height into width. So height is a, width is t. So area of this rectangle is 80 and duration is capital T. On x-axis duration is capital T. So in the formula, this is what? Area of rectangle and capital T is the duration. अगर आप ये चीज पे फोकस रखेंगे तो आप कभी गलत नहीं होगे. अगर कभी भी माइनस टी बाई 2 की जगह टी आ गया या फिर और कुछ आ गया, 2t आ गया, ठीक है, our answer will not change. So this is the area times sink omega by 2 pi into duration. So like this also you should remember this formula. So we have got some important points. That first point, rectangular as Fourier transform सिंक, ठीक है. और अब ये सिंक कैसा रहता है, एरिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल इंटू सिंक ओमेगा बाय 2 पाई इंटू ड्यूरेशन, ठीक है. अगर कभी आप ये चीज से याद रखेंगे, यू विल नेवर मेक एनी मिस्टेक वॉट एवर इज योर रेक्टेंगुलर फंक्शन. You just have to see the area of that rectangle, you just have to see the duration and accordingly you can give this answer. आपका आंसर कभी गलत नहीं होगा. चलो, now frequency formula at which the Fourier transform is 0, that formula is omega equal to 2n pi divided by duration. N is integer 1 2 3 4, okay. N is the duration, sorry, capital T is the duration, N is the integer 1 2 3 4, capital T is the duration. So 2n pi divided by duration से divide करना है, we will get the frequencies at which the Fourier transform answer is 0. Now we have seen the duality property. So if x of t has Fourier transform x of omega, then by duality property capital X of t has Fourier transform. तो इस चीज को यहाँ पे लिखते, t की जगह ओमेगा की जगह पे t लिखते, ओमेगा इक्वल टू t लिखते, and this thing is nothing but 2 pi times x of minus omega. 2 pi we are multiplying with 2 pi and t is replaced with minus omega. So this is by the duality property. So we can say that the sink has Fourier transform rectangle. What is Fourier transform sink function? Answer is rectangle. Rectangular function has Fourier transform sink. Sink has Fourier transform rectangular. Okay. So we will restrict our discussion of sink right now up to this point only. Now we will solve one GATE exam question. In the year 2008, this was the question for 2 mark. The signal x of t is described by x of t equal to 1 for minus 1 to plus 1 and it is 0 otherwise. So how your signal is defined? It is 1 and duration is minus 1 to plus 1 for t equal to minus 1 to plus 1. So this is the rectangular function given, x of t. Two of the angular frequencies at which its Fourier transform becomes 0 are. So we need to determine the frequencies at which the Fourier transform answer is 0. So just now we have seen that omega equal to 2n pi divided by capital T, where n is integer 1 2 3 4, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 like that, and capital T is what? क्या है capital T? minus 1 है क्या? नहीं. Capital T is what? Capital T is the duration. So what is capital T here? 2. So this becomes 2n pi upon 2, that means n pi. Put n equal to 1. So first omega value is pi. Put n equal to 2. So second value of omega is 2 pi. So these are the frequencies at which our answer is 0. So correct answer for this question is pi and 2 pi. Students may put here 0 also, but 0 is not the correct answer, because at origin at omega equal to 0 we have the amplitude AT. We have amplitude of rectangular, we have in the Fourier transform answer we have amplitude AT. अगर यही क्वेश्चन में आपको पूछते हैं at origin at omega equal to 0 what is the amplitude, so your answer will be what is t? T is 2 and A is 1. X of t has amplitude 1, so 1 into 2, so AT amplitude at omega equal to 0 amplitude is 2. So in that case your answer will be 2. Okay.